Hi guys. So I've been seeing so many videos of people doing like changing my life in 6 months. Yay, so happy for them. And I've been loving them. And I feel like this year I've been making so many changes to my life that like I've been wanting to see, and I feel so good about it. So I'm just like, why stop there? So I made kind of a lot of goals for the next 6 months. So I made a bunch of goals of like things I'm still wanting to work on or like haven't fully tapped into yet, to see how it'll be different in 6 months from now. It's April 7th, I think. So 6 months, October 7th, which is like right before my birthday on the 22nd. Also, I'm like updating my iPad. I bought a new iPad, or like exchanged it, because my old one, why was it dying in 20 minutes from 100%? But tell me I didn't really eat because I only did a few things. But this takes forever. This is what I have so far. It's like, this is like a Pinterest widget, and I felt like putting this is my dream life board. I feel like putting the dream life board, it'll rotate every day, would give me motivation to like work towards the goals, because that will lead to this. Does that make sense? Like, I'm gonna see the life I'm envisioning on my something I use every day. I'm like manifesting it. And then my widgets or whatever. Sorry, it's loud as hell. It's Pittsburgh. Nothing I can do about that. Ugh. Ooh, should I bleep that? Anyway, so yeah, I have my goals like right here. I'm kind of gonna talk like in depth about them, but I guess it's good to like talk about things I've already done. Like, I feel like a problem that I have and like our generation has, or like at least children of like immigrants have, which I've seen so much discourse on, is like achieving goals and just moving on to the next because like it was expected. Like, yes, I did this big thing, what's next? Like, and not really appreciating your accomplishments, which I feel like is so damaging, because then you never feel like it's good enough. Because okay, if you did it, you're supposed to, but if you didn't, it's like the end of the world because you think you're supposed to. But it's like, no, I did that. I keep cursing. Can you curse on YouTube? I don't know. But like, I did it. I should be proud of myself. So one of my first goals is, here's an example, my Good Molecules ambassadorship. Guys, I freaking love this ambassadorship. This is like stuff for a tabling event I have to do, but it's such a big ambassadorship. It's so like, I love it so much. Like, everything we're learning, the people I'm working with, the things that I'm doing, the marketing, the social media, the like career development, girl, I love it. It's like, I don't know, I heard about it my freshman year. They only accept sophomores and up. I heard about it my freshman year and I was like, I really want to do this. And then I applied too late for fall semester, but then she told me come back for spring, and I got it. And I'm literally so happy about it. Like, I couldn't be more grateful to have it. But that's like one big goal I did. Another big goal is my health journey. Y'all, why did I lose 23 pounds on y'all? Can you even see me right now? Hello? I can't even see myself in the camera. But I lost 23 pounds since late December, January. And I don't know, girl, I feel like growing up plus size, all you have on your phone from like teen years to like present is before pictures. It's the before, the progress photo, but never the after. And this time I was like, I'm tired of that. I'm so tired of that. So I'm actually working on it. I'm actually doing it, and I'm so proud of myself. Like, I've had some complications on the road, like on the way doing it, because girl, trying gym things, I didn't realize how often I would get injured. I don't know if I'm just bad at directions. I don't know what it is, but every time I do upper, my back is thrown for like 2 weeks. I like don't know what it is. And I've had like other health complications that have like caused me like mental stress, which I had to take off for. But regardless, I stayed on track. I lost 23 pounds while working 3 jobs while a full-time college student. I think I did that. But anyway, so here's my little journal. Isn't she so cute? But I have my goals. I have them in categories. So I have health, education, money, finances, personal, and then like daily habits. So my first category, health, I want to lose 40 pounds in the next 6 months. So like, not including the 23 I've already done, but like from here I want to lose 40, which I think is going to be attainable, because this has been hard low-key because I'm in college and I'm working 3 jobs. So it's like sometimes you gotta grab something quick to eat, which is like not healthy because you're on a college campus. Everything around here is like junk. But and also like having the time to like really invest in like working out and going on walks and stuff like that, because some days, like, y'all, you gotta lock in all day. Like, you can't you're not gonna hit 10k steps. I'm sorry, some days it's really hard. But I feel like it being summer, and unfortunately I do not have an internship yet, which I'm so nervous about. But anyway, I think it'll be so much easier. I don't know if it'll be so much easier, but I think it'll be a little bit easier for me to reach that, and I'm like super excited about that. Second is my blood pressure, y'all. I've had high elevated blood pressure for years, and like being like 14 and knowing and hearing that, I was like, those are words. Like, I don't really know what we're talking about right now. Like, I don't know. But recently it's like been clicking in my head, like, girl, you need to lock in. So I've already been doing a bunch of things like to lower it, like the tea I showed you guys. It's like a hibiscus tea, which I read like helps lower blood pressure. Like, I think avocados help lower blood pressure, which I've been doing. Somebody knocked. And like other foods, and like obviously exercise and stuff like that, and then like salt intake, obviously. So it isn't like consistently like a normal blood pressure, but it's a lot lower than what it's been. I bought this like little, oh girl, what happened? This little machine. It was like 40 bucks. It was on sale, and I've been taking it every day. Like, my doctor told me to take it twice a day, which I've been doing, and it's gotten consistently lower, which we're kind of already there, but it like kind of is like here and there. Like, it's like one day it's good, one day it's like crazy, one day it's like mediocre, like blah blah blah. But I want it to be like consistently good. So that's my second goal. And then I wrote number 3 without having a goal in mind, so I just put like go down one size. I don't know if 40 pounds is a size or not. I like really don't know anything about that. Which also, like, I wear so many different sizes. Like, I have shirts that are mediums, large, extra large, 2x, 3x, and they all fit the same or like slightly different. I have pants that are like large to like 3x, so it's like, I don't know, this sizing system, girl, it's a mess. Oh, you know what would be way smarter? Taking my measurements. That's actually just clicked in my head, because I bought a little measurement tape. It's so goofy looking, but actually after this video I'm gonna take my measurements and then write that down. But anyway, write that down. But okay, my second category is education. My first one is take 3 certification or like non-PIT courses. Y'all, there are so many courses that are free online. Like, I can't even think of one, but like Coursera or like even Harvard has like free courses for people to just like take. And I would say, oh, this isn't sponsored, girl, I have 10 subscribers, why would this be sponsored? But yeah, I want to do 3 of those because I feel like there's so many things out there. Like, why wouldn't I just do it? And like, I love learning. Like, I love learning new things, and like, because like I hate like when I see something I'm like, don't know nothing about that, but then like seeing something be like, oh wait, I know about that. It's such a good feeling. So like, why wouldn't I, especially if it's free and like online? It'll be summer and I'm not taking summer courses at Pitt, so might as well. But then I have get into like an educational hobby. When I was little, I was a nerd. I used to love, if y'all know 24, it was like a math game. That was my ish back then. But I just like want to get into another like a hobby that like grows your brain in some way, even if it's like reading. Girl, I used to read like a book, or could be able to read like a book in a day. Now 10 minutes I'm either bored or I'm asleep. I don't know what about reading puts me to sleep. Girl, I can't do it. But which like sucks as a comm major, because then like half of my homeworks are reading and then like making like discussion posts or like an assignment on it. Girl, it's not even that I don't want to do it, it's that I'm asleep when I'm trying to do it. But I'm gonna try to get into that and find a way to work on that, because that's crazy. But okay, my third category is money and finances, which I've also been doing good on already. But my first goal is to save $1,800 in the next 6 months, which is about like $300 a month, I think. And I think I could do that. I low-key quit my job last summer, though if I can find a job with this economy and this administration and the hiring freezes, I will do that and save $300. But that's my first goal. then I want to invest in my high yield savings account. So one of my goals last year was to even open a high yield savings account, which I did, but I want to figure out, like, I want to get confidence in like actually putting my money in it, because this whole like the FDIC is under attack or whatever. Like, I just had anxiety about it. I mean, I don't know if they're coming after me with my little money, but I want to do that. And then my third one is to at least learn about investing in stocks. I like really want to, but none of my family does, so like I really don't know where to start. And I could look up online, like, obviously, but I don't know. Like, I work so hard to save my money that like I get such anxiety over like where I'm putting it, how I'm spending it. So I'm like, I want to know what I'm doing before I actually do it. So like, I did the high yield savings account. I don't know how to do stocks on top of that, or like whatever the deal is, obviously, but I want to get into that. It's so loud outside. I'm so sorry. I need to buy a microphone. Actually, it's so loud here. Anyway, so my next category is personal. So if you guys don't know, I'm half Brazilian. I hate saying half. I'm just saying Brazilian. But my mom's from Brazil, and I grew up speaking Portuguese, but then one day I like gained consciousness, and my anxiety was like, "Oh, you suck," and then I just stopped speaking Portuguese. And I talk to myself in Portuguese every day. I watch my shows, like I watch like the Brazilian version of shows. So like I like Love is Blind, but I watch like Love is Blind Brazil, and I'm very fluent in like comprehension, but speaking, girl, you would have thought there was a gun to my head. Like, you know that trend where it's like my body can't tell the difference between like this and then like something normal? That's me. I can't tell the difference between like, I don't know. My body goes in fight or flight when it's time to speak to a Brazilian in Portuguese. Like, I just can't do it. I get so nervous. But anyway, I use Pimsleur, which is like a language app, like a language learning app, and it's good. I think I want to like do it lesson by lesson. It's 30 minutes per lesson, and I'm trying to do it lesson by lesson, but I feel like it starts off so juvenile, like so like you don't know nothing. So I get like bored. I'm like, girl, I already know this. But like, it's good to like, you know, work the basics and conjugations and yada yada. But in 6 months I want to be like fluent in like talking to my mom in Portuguese mainly, because how else will you learn? And I'm like, girl, my mom, her first language is Portuguese. Like, that's your resource right there. Like, why are you playing games? But yeah, I definitely want to be able to connect with my family more when I go to Brazil and stuff, and like be more fluent and just connect with that part of my culture, because that's the culture I grew up with. Like, I was born in America, but the family I spent my time with was my mom's side, so that's the culture I know. But anyway, second is getting back into music. I don't mean like listening to music, but for y'all that don't know, I was in like band. That's my roommate. I was in like band and orchestra for like 10 years, but I don't know, I had a horrible experience with my band director at the end of high school, and he like killed any inkling of passion I had for music, and he just like made it miserable. And I just kind of like took a break, and then the break never ended, and it's been 2 years. But y'all hear my roommates. I love my roommates. I want to go out there, but I don't want to like cut this video up. Anyway, so I want to get back into music, practicing, playing, going to events, like whatever, because I'm still really active with the kids. Like, when I was a senior, I was the section leader, and so like the kids that I was like were in my section, I still go to see their shows. I still am in touch with them and everything. If they ever see this, I love you guys. But they asked me like, oh, have you gotten back into music yet? And I'm like, no. But I really want to, because that was like my biggest passion forever. And that's like, if I thought about myself, I thought about music, and now I don't have that. So it's like, what are you doing? There's people beefing outside. But my third one is YouTube. I want to post consistently on YouTube. Like, I have so many clips of like random things. My thing is that I want to vlog, but then I just forget. Like, I'll just be doing something, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to vlog today. But I want to post more consistently on YouTube, like even like a podcast vibe. I love talking to myself, so I'm just like, why not just record it? But that's my third goal, which I guess I'm doing right now. I think I have 3 videos up, so in 6 months if I could have at least like 30, I'd be happy. And I guess this will be my 4th, so period. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. TikTok is like up in the air with Trump being like, oh, is that like a trigger word on here? I don't know. Being like, I'm gonna ban it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna ban it. No, I'm not. I'm just tired of it. Like, take it at this point. Just take it. But yeah, and I like the long form content vibes. Like, I feel like it gives me more of a chance to connect. I feel like on TikTok I have to like put up a persona because the videos are so short, and I just like want to be myself. And like, if content like is good but doesn't feel like me, like I don't want to post it. But I feel like here I don't have to worry about that. So I definitely want to lock in on that and editing and stuff like that, and just like have something of my own. And obviously the like bio of my YouTube is like digital diary of my 20s. So I want to have stuff to look back on. So that's my 3rd goal. And then daily habits. These are like randoms that I just forgot to put in categories. But anyway, so my first one is drink more water than anything. I drink a lot of water, but I also drink a lot of like sweet treats, drinks. And like with my weight loss journey, I realized that like my calories, I was consuming them by what I was drinking, not by what I was eating. So I feel like even a goal of like, I'm only gonna have a sweet treat if I've already drank this much water would help me, rather than just like drinking sweet treats throughout the day. But that's my first goal. My second one is relearning like healthy thinking habits. I don't know what it is in the past few years, but I've just been so pessimistic like in my head and just so anxious and stuff. And like lately I've been like really prioritizing, like, maybe that's my new goal, stop saying like, but anyway, lately I've been thinking a lot about just like negative things that like cause my or enhance like my anxiety. And I just want to unlearn that and then relearn healthy thinking habits and like be more positive. And I just like lost my train of thought. Now that I said out loud that I want to stop saying like, I'm like cringing at every time I say it. But anyway, yeah, I just like want to have a positive mindset and stick to that. I don't want to like be so doomsday about everything. Like, I don't know, it sucks. But anyway, my 3rd one is stay active or busy in like whatever way that means. So obviously I'm doing the gym, but sometimes I'll like do the gym for however long, an hour, 2 hours, and then the rest of the day I'm just kind of scrolling or like on Netflix. Girl, I love a Netflix show, but I don't know, it just, my screen time is crazy. I got it down to 6 hours, but it used to be like 9 hours a day, and I'm like, the hell am I doing on my phone for 9 hours a day? But yeah, that's my other goal. I want to do things and like connect with life outside of my phone, because life is not my phone. But yeah, whether that means like connecting with nature, spending time with friends, doing activities, just keeping myself busy and not staying glued to my screens. Like, I'm looking around my room right now, I see 4 screens in front of me. That is nuts. I'm tired of it. But that's a really important one for me. My 4th one is spend more time with my family. I feel like being in college, and I'm from around Philly, so in Pitt, I go to Pitt, which is like a pretty far commute, and I'm the only one of my friends that go here like from back home. So I feel like whenever I go back home, it's always like making time to see your friends. And like my little brother, I like never spend time with him. And so I think that's one of my goals, is to like really lock in on spending more time with family and time managing better, because you know, you're young, you want to go out with your friends and stuff like that, but like family is also really important. So that's one of my other goals. And then the last one I have on here is break out of my shell. Girl, like when I was younger, I used to be so outgoing, loud, like whatever. I don't know what happened to me, but I'm so shy now. Like, I don't know what happened when I came to college, but I have such a hard time like talking to people. I have such a hard time like feeling like comfortable in like new spaces with people I don't already have connections with, stuff like that. And that wasn't the case for me when I was in high school or middle school, whatever. And I just want to not do that. I want to be confident. I want to put myself out there. I want to talk to people. and I don't want to feel like I have to put on a mask when I'm talking to people. Like, I want to be comfortable in showing up as myself and then moving on from there, rather than trying to adapt my personality to each person I'm with, if that makes sense. But yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like people I'm friends with or people I'm like associated with like don't know who I am, because there's like 20,000 different versions of me, because I feel like one thing will work best with whatever person. But girl, if they don't click with me, they don't click with me. That's not my problem. And I don't know, it keeps me so shy. And I don't know, I'm not shy. I feel like I don't want to be that way anymore. I want to be outgoing, I want to be confident and like comfortable and everything. Oh, sorry. So that's my last one. I don't want to like add to this on and on and on. Oh, sorry. In the next 6 months, but that's not a cute angle. Anyway, I don't want to like slowly add to it, but I feel like there's some more I could add on to there, but I think this is a good amount to stay focused on task, lock in, period. But yeah, that's all the goals I have for right now. I don't know if you can see it. This one's kind of light. I don't know if you can see it, but that's all I have for right now. Yeah, and I guess low-key I could do like update videos, like maybe, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Maybe like once a week, once every 2 weeks, updating the progress and just like holding myself accountable. I feel like I set so many goals for myself, but then I don't tell anybody, and then I don't talk about it again. So then like, how am I being held accountable? I'm not. The answer is I'm not. But yeah, so this is my way of keeping myself accountable. My friends will probably watch this and then be like, so what about those goals though? And I love my friends for that. But that's all I have today. My mouth is in a lot of pain. I think that's why I'm being so quiet, because maybe my mouth hurts like hell. But I feel like Albie Lee Miller. I'm like raspy as heck right now. But yeah, that's all I have for this week. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.